We are live. Welcome back, everybody. Clash of the Champions. And I wanted to show you guys this screen. What we've been trying to do with these streams lately is get past the loading screens and kind of just show you the main action. Well, we got a classic WWE 2K glitch happening. I don't know if this is going to break our game or not. I suppose we're going to find out in due time. But this is part 4 of Clash of the Champions, the final 2 matches coming your way. It's the rematch from SummerSlam, but this time it's nWo Shawn Michaels going one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler. And then in your main event, Kevin Owens going one-on-one with Omos with the Undisputed Championship on the line, of course. Kevin Owens defeating Rey Mysterio on Sunday Night Heat, and Omos defeating Mustafa Ali earlier this evening to come to our finals. Thank you guys all for joining us. We're streaming live on Twitch. We'll upload everything on YouTube. This is kind of the format we're going to be doing for the time being. At some point, I would like to get back to the old school way of just doing long form streams, but for right now, with the way the algorithm and everything works, especially on YouTube, they prefer the shorter length videos and all that fun stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing for the time being until we get, the subscriber base and all that kind of stuff up a little bit. We will be doing this method. So we would like to thank each and every one of you for joining us. That is not the attire I wanted him to be in. I guess we'll go with it. I put him in a different attire. Classic 2K22, right? You know what? No, I'm gonna exit out real quick. We're on the fly here. We're doing it live here. This is that was the attire that Shawn wore in his Patreon match. Now I went in and gave him a second attire, and apparently the game did not remember that. So that's fun. So apparently, if you make the match card and then you edit and oh my god, it didn't. Oh. Okay, well, we're going to have to do this again. Well, this is a fun start to the stream. Then we got to wait for it to load, then we got to exit out. So, okay, well, this sucks. Well, here you go. This is 2K, folks. Anyway, Shawn Michaels, Dolph Ziggler, they had the first match at SummerSlam. It was a classic. Feltzer said it was 5 stars in the Tokyo Dome. It would have been 8 stars. It was great. Ziggler got the win, so Shawn Michaels said he's going to have a version of himself in the ring we've never seen before. We've seen him in the ring, but not in an actual match. So it's nWo Shawn Michaels. Of course, if you want to see him before this match, you can see him and Buff Bagwell team up against the Dudes with Attitude over on our Patreon page, patreon.com/tvsports27. And while we're at the beginning of this stream, we want to thank our patrons. Of course, we have some of our high-level patrons. We always do the shout-outs here, and we want to thank Mr. Maple, and we want to thank Justin Russell for being top patrons, and we want to thank you guys for the feedback. We've been uploading some of the old Mighty Duck stuff. Now, unfortunately, I realized that I do not have the entire series. It goes through like the first round or so of the postseason. I thought I did have that entire thing saved. Of course, videos unfortunately lost to time as they were. That's the Shawn Michaels. Look at that cool custom shirt right there. But if you guys do have the rest of the playoff run for the Mighty Ducks, let me know. Hit me up if you were able to save those old videos from my past YouTube channel. Let me know, and we will get those up on our Patreon page. But at least we got most of the library. I'd say we probably have 85 to 90% of our classic library. So we're missing just a couple of episodes here or there, maybe just a handful of them. So if you guys have those episodes, let me know. I'll be happy to upload them. But again, thank you, Mr. Maple, and thank you to Justin Russell. And if you want to be a part of the channel, if you want to be a part of the community, if you want to help make this a full-time gig, as you guys know, we're going to try to stream on Saturday night, and it just didn't happen. I put the tweet out, and we always encourage you guys as well to follow us on Twitter, tvsports27 on Twitter, to know exactly when we are streaming. We try to keep a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday schedule, and then Sunday, typically today, is a Patreon Sunday, but we are foregoing Patreon Sunday because we missed our stream on Saturday, and that was because work stuff came up. So if you want to help make this reality, make this dream a reality, a full-time thing, hit the follow button here on Twitch, follow along with us, and hit the subscribe button over on YouTube. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And in the meantime, in between time, you can check out some of our various links and check us out at patreon.com/tvsports27. That's where you get, as we always say, a lot of the bonus content. We're going to be doing some NBA Playgrounds after this for the first time in a long time, and we upload all the standings and stats for the NBA Playground games over on Patreon as well. We have our XHL, which is our No Rules Legends Hockey League, over on Patreon. So we got a lot of good stuff, and we're going to be doing our next RXFL game, which is the Sunday night game, which is always a Patreon video as well. So you guys get a lot of the bonus content that come up that way, so do check it out. And here we go. nWo Shawn Michaels. Seen him in the black and white. Well, there's a nice little glitch right there for the first time. The other attire, the black and red, is what you guys saw in the tag team match on WWE Dark. But Ziggler got a little bit of his black and white attire on as well. Main event still to come on this card. Kevin Owens, it'll be his second time defending the Undisputed Championship, the second time in general, and the second time tonight, as he already defended the title once against Rey Mysterio. And what a difference of opponents that, first of all, Owens didn't even know he was going to be battling Omos tonight, you know? So it's like you got to prepare for Rey Mysterio, and then now, on a couple of hours' notice, he's got to prepare for Omos. And the difference in the styles between a Rey Mysterio and an Omos, my goodness, cannot be understated at all. So we'll see. Are we going to have a new Undisputed Champion once again? And if you guys know anything about Universe Mode, we often have new champions quite frequently. But for right now, it's the first time you guys are getting to see it. nWo Shawn Michaels. We never got to see an nWo Shawn Michaels in-ring matchup. The nWo disbanded by our former owner, Mr. McMahon, before we got to see Shawn Michaels' first time in the ring in the nWo colors, and he felt like he needed to go to this dark side to get that win back over Dolph Ziggler here. Of course, Dolph Ziggler's former tag team partner, Robert Roode, going on to have big success, winning the Intercontinental Championship earlier in this broadcast against Seth Rollins, and now Shawn Michaels. Do you think he learned that from Hogan? The 10 punches from the nWo? There you go. Of course, Hogan, a founding father, founding member of the nWo. Man, what could have been? That would have been kind of cool. Like we obviously know that Hogan and Michaels, right, would go on to have their matchup at SummerSlam. And what would have happened if Shawn Michaels, like if the nWo didn't get disbanded, and Michaels stayed in the nWo from 2002 all the way to 2005? Oh my goodness, Famouser out of nowhere from Ziggler. And then what if it was black and white Shawn Michaels going up against red and yellow Hogan at SummerSlam? Wait a minute. Dolph Ziggler. Oh, Shawn Michaels, of course. He's going to duck under the sweet chin music. Shawn Michaels going at it alone. I'm almost a little surprised he didn't bring Buff Bagwell out. Of course, Buff Bagwell, not a contracted performer in WWE, so... And Michaels with the pile driver onto Ziggler. Dropping the elbow. The heart stopper from the Heartbreak Kid. Nice solid chop there by Michaels. And Michaels going to the top. Hits the splash. Michaels again picks him up. Pile driver. Now, am I doing something wrong? He's not pinning. He's just picking up Ziggler. Did my game glitch? Am I going to be able to win this by pinfall? Because it is. Let me just make sure I'm not crazy. Yeah, the pin. the pin is down on the right stick, and he's picking him up every time. Look, down. You hear me pushing? Oh my god, this game is a glitchy mess. Well, folks, we're going to see what happens. Maybe we have to win by submission. Maybe a rare submission victory. Well, there's going to be bloodshed. I don't know if I can even put a pinfall attempt in. I just tried a submission, and Ziggler reversed it, so this is already a rough start, an interesting start to the stream. What's going on? We got Lava Man joining us in the chat. Welcome, Lava Man. Glad to have you back. We're unsure if we can pin our opponent right now. The game is glitching out on us. Big shot by Michaels. And now he's setting up Sweet Chin Music, and he nails it, but we can't pin. So what do we do here? I guess we just try to do a submission. nWo Shawn Michaels. This is a... Okay, let's get a submission here. Okay. I didn't pick submission match, right? You guys saw that. Well, it's going to be locked in. And Ziggler. Oh, man. What is happening? Why isn't the ref call? Why is this happen? One-on-one normal winning condition. Well, this sucks. So much for that. I don't know what to do. Well, let's just go a little longer and just make it an interesting match, and then we'll just end it and say Shawn Michaels wins, because the game is glitching out. I'm guessing, like, we got the glitch of Mia Yim. I should have known that this match is going to be broken. Well, we got bloodshed, so we got that going. So we'll just pretend Ziggler didn't give up. He kicked out of the Sweet Chin Music. We just got to make believe. Hey, that's the cards we're dealt. This is 2K, folks. What do you want us to do? Shawn Michaels now. And both men busted open. Michaels busted open. Back body drop by Michaels. And Michaels going to head to the top. He's got the flying splash. And he's going to set up for Sweet Chin Music. Oh, Ziggler counters. Michaels with the pile driver over and over into Ziggler. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, oh, and Ziggler kicks out. We're using our imagination here. Ziggler back up. Michaels, right hands. Ziggler counters. We're going back and forth, folks. Gut wrench, slam from Ziggler. Kick to the spine. Hopefully this is still fun, even though you guys know that that there can't be a winner. I've been good, Lava Man. What's going on with you? Happy holiday weekend. I don't know if you I don't remember US or not, but if you're doing any Easter egg hunts or anything like that, it's a big holiday weekend. But what have you been up to, my friend? I'm not sure if you've been able to catch our content. We were doing YouTube streaming for a while, which is maybe why you hadn't seen us for some time. And now we're going back to streaming on Twitch primarily, and then uploading to YouTube like we were doing originally. So, oh, the elbow, did he nail it? I think he did. And with this Sweet Chin Music, boom, the cover. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, we can't win this match because the game is a broken mess. And Shawn Michaels pins Dolph Ziggler, and he evens up the rivalry 1-on-1. 1-1. So there you go. And now we're off to the main event. Oh my God, that was so bad. Sorry, guys. I mean, that was rough, but now they're tied 1-1, and that match was a mess. So that means we're going to have to do it again, maybe next month at Halloween Havoc. It's been an interesting few months, to say the least, says Lava Man. Well, I don't know, in a good way or a bad way, but we're here. Whatever you feel like you want to share or not share, but hopefully it's been interesting in a good way. Sometimes interesting things doesn't always mean it's a bad situation. But it is now time, guys, for our Clash of the Champions main event.
The WWE Undisputed Championship.
And here comes the #1 contender to the Undisputed Championship, Omos. The man that's been on an absolute tear as of late. He won the New Japan Rambo to become #1 contender. He had one slip up, and that was against T-Bar in a tag team match, and he avenged that loss in quick fashion. He made short work of the former Undisputed Champion Mustafa Ali earlier tonight, and now he will step into the ring with the Undisputed Champion, Kevin Owens. Little bit of both, says Lava Man. Well, that's good. Well, a little bit of both doesn't mean it's all bad, so we are happy for you, and hopefully things continue on the up and up. Let's see. I can give you a little sticker here. What do we got? We got we got Pokemon stickers. How about a Pikachu and a wrestling mask? There you go. So here comes your new group. Now they're still labeled as the Power Trip. I know we kind of been naming them the Heyman Empire in short, and we're still open to Lava Man. While you're here, what's a good name for this group? Paul Heyman, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. We've been calling them the Power Trip. What do you think about the Heyman Empire? This new group, Paul Heyman, guys, and Paul Heyman putting this group together, saying this is the group that's going to end Retribution once and for all. And it is for the second time this evening, the WWE Undisputed Championship. You can see the very first match, Kevin Owens versus Rey Mysterio for the Undisputed Championship, as well as Jordan Devlin versus Austin Theory for the United States Championship, and the pit fight between Shayna Baszler and Becky Lynch on patreon.com/TVSports27. That is in the Sunday Night Heat section. $5 gets you in the door. And he said, if you don't think we're worth the $5, just do us a favor, hit follow, hit subscribe on YouTube, hit the thumbs up. That doesn't cost anything, and that really helps us out. It helps us out as much as that Patreon subscription. So do consider at least a follow or a thumbs up or a subscribe on YouTube or Twitch. Look at Omos. He doesn't even make it into the frame. There it is, the Undisputed Championship. And what happens to the Heyman Empire here? Does it crumble in the first night? Of course, Lesnar, Heyman, Roman Reigns. On the outside, of course, you got Apollo Crews and Omos. Just that big overhand chop to the head of Owens. And Owens answering back here. Look at that. The clothesline, it does nothing. The goggles do nothing. The clothesline does nothing. Oh, and down goes the Undisputed Champion, Omos. You see that often, Omos just swinging with those chops and will miss just because of his size. Kevin Owens, though, look at Omos just shove it out of the way, and it's almost like a heavyweight boxing match right now. Kevin Owens kind of had to just go on the defense and had to duck under. Lava Man said the beasts of the table. That's interesting. I think that was, I searched a couple of names on Chat GPT, and they're the ones that came up with Roman Empire. I think I remember seeing beasts of the table actually come up on one of my Chat GPT searches. So that one's interesting. Because Power Trip, I mean, they're a group that I think the fans want to get behind to end Retribution. So I think Power Trip, might be a little too bad guy-ish, right? So either Beast of the Table or the Heyman Empire. Owens, he's got the big man grounded. He's got Omos down, and there's a Swanton bomb to perfection here on Omos. Now, let's see. Can we actually win a match? I should do a pinfall here just to see if it's actually possible to win a match or if we're double glitched out. That was so bizarre. Have you guys ever seen that in this game where you couldn't do a pinfall like victory, right? My goodness. Omos. Oh, my goodness. And Paul Heyman. Yeah, Heyman not happy. Let's see. And we can actually do a pinfall, so there you go. Now, the foot under the ropes. What is happening right now? Okay. It's a good thing we're only doing 2 matches because this game seems very broken today. Lava Man says you should do a My Rise series. Yes, we've talked about that on some of our previous streams. We did do a My Rise for a couple of weeks with our male superstar, Diamond Jake Page, and you can see those episodes over on our YouTube page in the archives. Like I said, there was about 4 of them. We are going to be doing the female My Rise side. We can continue Diamond Jake Page. It's actually the first request we've had to continue My Rise in quite some time. But we are going to do the female My Rise, and that's going to be over on our Patreon page, patreon.com/TBSports27. But the male My Rise, we can continue that. This is the first time we've had a request for that, so maybe on Tuesday we'll look into busting that out and doing a couple more episodes of that. I think to make it more fun, we were trying to go for 100% completion when we were doing the male My Rise before, and I think we should just kind of play the storyline like how we want to do it, like branch it out, and that way we're not trying to go for that 100%, which is kind of bogging us down, because then you end up just having every championship. So also the showcase mode as well, that we were thinking of bringing that back, and that has to be a Patreon exclusive because of all the copyright video that they use in there. Now a chair's been brought into the ring. I believe Omos, or Apollo Crews rather, would have slipped that in. So that'll be really interesting. Nice big chop by... Oh, now the referee, he's going to be getting it out of the ring. Kevin Owens countering the mighty Omos. Lava Man said, I think that would be fun. Well, let's do it. Let's try to do that. How about Tuesday? As long as work doesn't come up or something happens, let's see about doing some My Rise. We're going to be doing some NBA Playgrounds after this stream, at least a game or two, depending on the time. I can only go till about 12:30 today, because it is Easter. I'm going to be going over to the folks' house for a little Easter lunch. So 12:30, I got to cut it off. But yeah, let's do that. Let's plan on Tuesday doing a little My Rise, and maybe we can do both. Maybe we can do an episode or 2 of the male My Rise, and then we can do some of our female My Rise over on Patreon. So Kevin Owens, now a count-out victory for Kevin Owens, just as good as a pinfall victory. Omos trying to shake the cobwebs, and he just gets back into the ring in time, and there's a big boot, and Kevin Owens is... Oh, I thought we were going to see a new undisputed champion. Oh, what a super kick by Kevin Owens on to Omos. Oh, Owens, I think he wanted to go for that frog splash, but Omos was so big, Owens couldn't get past him. Package powerbomb. Cover onto Omos. Oh, Omos just barely kicking out. How about Kevin Owens taking it to the near unbeatable Colossus? Stunner, he nails Omos with it. And Omos is out at 1. Oh, you know it's going to take a lot more than that to put the mighty Omos down. Owens to the top. Moonsault. Beautifully. Nails it. Referee. And Omos out again. Omos at a count of 2 kicks out. Back up to his feet. Overhand chop. Owens block. Omos back elbow. Kicks to the shin of the Nigerian Nightmare. Omos kicking Owens away. Picks up Owens. And hits him with the big fall-away slam into the cover on the undisputed champion. Owens. Kicking out at 2. What a match this has been. Oh, crushing Owens. It's like a modified 1031 right there. And Owens, he's out again. Fans want Omos and Owens to fight forever. Omos is going to go up to the top. A rare move for Omos. Kicking Owens back. And he hits a missile drop kick from the top. And he goes into the cover here on Kevin Owens. And Owens powers out again. Owens breaking loose again. Big boot. And Omos is going to try to choke out Kevin Owens here. The pinfall won't work. How about a submission here onto Owens? Owens a long way from the rope. He counters out of it. Hits the chop. Into the buckle. Shot to the throat. This is your Clash of the Champions main event, and what a battle this is. Into the cover. No, another kick out by Omos. Who had this one on your WWE bingo card here? Omos and Kevin Owens in a 20-minute knockdown drag-out fight. Owens trying to weaken the big man now with the submission of his own. Oh my God, it looked like he was going to snap his leg in half. Did you see that? Just multiple shots to Owens. Clothesline ducked under by Kevin Owens. Can he hit one more stunner on the big man? Brock Lesnar cheering on Brock Lesnar. Big victory earlier in the night against Machine. Roman Reigns knocking off Edge in the last man standing match. And Omos just barely rolling out of the way. Oh, is that going to be it? No, Omos had this one won. What is he thinking? What is he thinking? Oh, that's going to be a big mistake. That's going to be a big mistake from Omos. Owens, he's got Omos up. Package power bomb onto Omos. And it's like another kick out. Owens, now, stunner, Omos, maybe the mistake of a lifetime stunner hit onto Omos. And that is going to do it. Kevin Owens survives the challenge from the mighty Colossus Nightmare. And he defends the undisputed championship not once, but twice on Clash of the Champions, knocking off men of all sizes from Rey Mysterio to Omos. That was an incredible fight right there. And the Heyman Empire, the beasts of the table, the power trip, whatever you want to call them.
Here is your winner.
They're looking good.
WWE Undisputed Champion, Kevin Owens.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Clash of the Champions. Kevin Owens retains, but this event not quite done yet. Ladies and gentlemen, the lights go out and you hear the familiar sounds. Of course, it's the red and black that we've gotten used to with Retribution, but it's Kane. It's Kane's music. Kane has come into the ring. He does his signature, and behind Kane, members of Retribution, they have grown again. Kane has joined Retribution. It's Kane, Ali, it's Machine, T-Bar, Mace, Slapjack, and they go after Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Kevin Owens. They lay out the members of the Heyman Empire, and it ends with Mustafa Ali putting Paul Heyman through the announce table. Ladies and gentlemen, Kane, now a part of Retribution, a mass superstar, the singular name, Kane, has now joined up with this rebellious group. Is he the replacement for Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns joined. He never changed his name. He never put the mask on. He was ousted from the group. And now Kane? What is the relationship between Kane and Retribution, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to have to find out coming up on Monday Night Raw, as Kane looks like he's now part of Retribution. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this particular episode. But stay tuned here on Twitch, because we got NBA Playgrounds Week 3. First time in a long time, NBA Playgrounds making its way back here to the channel. So we'll see ya for NBA Playgrounds.